Hey guys, this is part 8 of Onof Emo Maria, second part of the third part. Okay, so let's go ahead and review what we took in part 7. So part 7 was different because it started off a little bit weird. So let's just go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it on my own, and then I'm going to say it again with you guys. So as I said before, only the only part that changes here is just the very beginning, and then everything else is the same. So I'm gonna say the second time, and guys, go ahead and say it with me this time. And ben choice Isos Christos Horis. So part 8 is the same as part 5 and part 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over part 2 real quick that we took before, that second part I gave. This is right after Tivo. Tivo. That's where we stopped right there for part 2. And then part 5 was and say Onof Emo Maria. So this is really the same as the other 2 parts, just different words. So the words here are so what we're doing here is we're continuing the word chate. So it's chatin. So we go ahead and we say chatin. So you pause right after chate, and then what you do is you go ahead and you say and, which is the continuation of chatin. And ben choice. This is the first time where we have words. Actually, no, the second time that we have words instead of the first time where it was just the hazet alone. Now we have words with the hazet. So first time it was Second time it was Onof Emo. Now it's on ben choice. So all that changes in this entire thing is just the words. So it's on ben choice. So you pretty much split up on ben choice with this part. On ben choice. I'm gonna go ahead and say this part a couple of times. So go ahead and say it with me. On ben choice. On ben choice. Again. On ben choice. Again. On ben choice. choice. Again. On ben choice. Again. On ben choice. So now this is instead of ki o wo, and instead of o fa. So now instead of those two, we're saying iso spe. Iso spe. Again. Iso spe. Last time. Iso spe. Again. Iso spe. And again, before I said you could pause right here if you need a breath. If you don't, keep it going. But if you do, go ahead and go. Iso spe. It doesn't really matter. It's just all based on what you like and how you want to do this. Okay. So now, this is instead of Tima Evjevi, the first part, and Exeyu in the second part. So the first part went like Ki o Tima Evjevi. Okay. Second part went O fa say yo. Again, sorry, kind of messed that up. O fa say yo. Yeah. So now this part is the same exact thing. Christos choris, Christos choris, Christos choris. Let's go from let's keep on doing this part. Christos choris, Christos choris. Again. Christos choris. Okay. Let's go from Isos. Isos Christos choris. Again. Isos Christos choris. Let's go from right here. On ben choice Isos Christos choris. One last time. And ben choice Isos Christos choris. Sorry about that. Let's start from T here. Let's start from Eyachate. Eyachate. En ben choice. Isos be. Echerestos choris. So what happens here is, as I said before, you take and then you pause right after it, and then you go ahead and you say en ben choice isos be echerestos choris. Let's go ahead and do the entire part 3 so far, of what we've taken so far in this part. So now this is the weird beginning that we saw last part. This is where I want you to start. Emonenta enupa en ben choice isos be echerestos choris. And that right there is the end of part 8. Part 9 will be the end of part 3 of this hymn. There are 6 parts to this hymn, but I'm only going to teach 5 of the parts. Okay? So we're about to finish the 3rd part right now. The 4th part is going to be the same as part 1 and part 2. And then the very last part changes a little bit. Okay? So yeah, good luck guys, good job.